back. Just go down. Good. Okay. So from here. Oh! So we were doing this movement, and I kind of think of this as a Kunikogi. Come back, you can step in, and this is where I work on that leverage. Okay. Here. So you can throw them, or you can just hit them. Either way, it's fine. You know, you can throw them if you want. Take those as like energy. Okay? I can give this out. Okay. So why do people hold on? It's safe, and I don't signal him that I'm doing anything, right? Relax. So he feels like he's in control, so he's not, right? If I start doing something like this or like this, he knows something is happening, so he might redirect his attack, right? So I don't want to do anything to disturb him. I want him to feel good about the thing. Okay, so it's not incorrect to reverse the grip, but I would say part of your practice can be that you learn to let someone grab you and don't respond to that grab. Right? Just move. So he should feel like he's holding a rope, not a 2x4. Okay? Good job. Can you see where my arm is? I just went from here to here. So just like cutting. So sometimes you say raise the hand, and people do this. Raise the hand, you just simply raise the hand. Right? So when I move, I'm actually bringing him where I want him. So I don't have to reach for him. Now, so I'm trying to start my movement and let him fall into this pocket. So if you use the hand is a good training tool. If you screw up, you can always just use the body. That's fine. But what I'm trying to do is minimal movement. I'm trying not to do anything like this. Right here. So I bring him here. And what did we work on? Shifting the feet, right? But I just shift enough so that we don't clash. And doing this. Right? One is kind of this kind of U movement, but to me that's space. I don't need it to like do it. Right? I always, I'm not going to say 100% of the time, but more times than not, I want my hips close. Another thing to think about is your base. Your base. Yes, right? Because sometimes you guys start your technique and you stand and you grab on the dishes and you're not awake. You have no base. Right? So whenever you position yourself, you have to always be ready. Like always ground yourself. Relax, the ground. Right? And then when you start your movement, if you push them and you have no pace, you started this momentum and now you have to deal with it somehow, right? So I always set myself. So regardless of what I do, I have a good base. Okay? This is option 2. Let's roll out of it. Okay? A lot of times we add muscle because we think it's going to work. And if you're strong and it works 75% of the time, you might accept that. But there may be a small chance that you're not the biggest, strongest, fastest. Right? I know it's impossible, but it could happen. Right? So when you move, don't think that you're holding this person. Just think that you're moving yourself. They're just at the end of the road. Right? So yes, it's a mental challenge sometimes to let them have that and not respond to that. Right? So you have to just let them have it and move yourself. Right? This one, I'm coming in. just a little deep. But if you notice, this is my movement. So as Ed is entering, I'm giving him enough space so his power diminishes a little bit. With Dave, I might have to give him a little bit more space. It really kind of depends on how the energy, but I don't want to have equal energy. I either want to intercept him, let it dissipate, and take over. And that's a timing issue. Right? If he's coming in and I just move, we might clash. Right? So I just bring him out a little bit. Or, yeah, you can intercept. Probably what I do 10 times. But I'm definitely not doing this. I'm pulling it one thing, right? We're doing some type of glue, trying to make it more direct. Okay?
I hope no one's gonna get a stroke thing.
But don't do as I do as I say. My first move, whether you know it or not, is actually this, moving the back foot. That's my first move. Before the connection. Yes. Yeah.
Or before it physically happens.
Left. Right. So you do this 6 months to a year when you first start boxing. Well, normally they throw you to the wolves first to get the shit beat out of you. And then if you come back, then they teach you how to box. Okay. So you go 1, 2. It's like foot teaching. 1, 2, 3. Because most people, when they want to move to that side, they cross their feet. Wherever their dominant side is. So in boxing, you don't ever want to cross your feet. That means that. I don't want to move my front foot. So if I move my front foot, I'm still in the same place. So if a punch comes or something, I want to be out of range. So when we did this exercise, part of the practice is for me to be able to move and you not feel it. So think of those moves. And I'm doing some things to prepare me to do something else. I don't want you to feel that preparatory move. I don't want to make it obvious. Okay? He's in front of me. Now let me try to change my direction. It's easier. So what I do, I'm already knowing where I want to go. I'm not waiting until he's on top of me. Right? So I'm here. I'm going to. So it may be that I'm making a very small leap. It might not be exactly true, maybe a little bit down. Okay. Good shot. From Irving Sensei. But Irving Sensei much taller than leaner. But you know when you're first starting, you try to do it exactly like you're shown. You don't think about those things, right? And he has a kung fu and jiu-jitsu background. He's very fluent. So he did something like this, and you know how it kind of spits you out, right? And of course, I could never do that shit. So it took me many years to figure out that for me, I had to utilize down and not out. Sometimes if you're longer and you have more lead, you can utilize out more. So if you're shorter or have a more sense of gravity, you want to think about down. So when I actually throw, I'm actually throwing down, not out. Out is not incorrect. But just make sure you're throwing them out in such a way that they can't just walk out of it. They have to actually throw. Okay? But now from here, I'm going to go back. Just easy while I'm retracting. But it's the same here. It's the same leverage. This is the shape of my body. Just utilize it.